What is going on, crypto family? This is your boy Random Arts coming with a quick video. And on today's video, guys, we're gonna be talking about a whale, guys, that lost over $263,000, guys. And this right there could have been avoided had they done just watch my video and actually applied the lessons that I taught in this video. Because again, if you didn't watch the video, quick recap of it, I just pretty much broke down like if you're a whale or if you have a big bag in roar, how to actually properly sell, and that way you can keep the money that you actually sell. But instead, they want to do their own thing, and you play what they say, you play dumb games, you get stupid prizes. That's exactly what ended up happening. So we're gonna break this down in today's video, and also just giving you guys some more lessons, at least from what I'm seeing from my standpoint. So hit that like button, consider subscribing. Definitely love to hear you guys' thoughts and opinion about today's video. So if you did not see what happened yesterday, guys, we saw a massive dump that happened in Roar. This was a combination of the hacker who sold somewhere around like 2.1 million Roar. Then we also had, I think, one of the number one whale or either the number two whale. They sold about 40 million, actually over 40 million roar, all in one shot, one take. And that brought Roaring Kitty all the way down to about a million, $1.4 million market cap. Unfortunately, I didn't have any capital to deploy to being able to get in on that dip. So for the people who did, they got a nice, easy 6-7xer within a few hours. So big shout out to everyone who bought the dip on that. And as you can see here, this is the total amount that he did for that one shot was $136,000. Now, let's do the math because I had to go back. This wasn't calculating his whole bag. Notice that it only calculated 20 million roar. So what I had to do is go to Etherscan and actually just do the calculation. So with the calculation, it was 96,000. That's how much he spent. $96,535.29. Now, before the dumps started taking place, this person was actually up above $400,000, guys. $400,000. And when it was all said and done, with that last clip of them getting $136,309.05, that is a huge blunder, because from being up 400, over 400 grand, and this is the amount that you're able to cash out, it goes back to what I was saying in this video. Like, this is that you can't sell like that on a chart. Yes, you're gonna cause a big massive red candle, but you're not gonna be able to gain the amount that you were up by. And I don't think they realize that, because if you're gonna drop this amount of money, like $96,535.29 on a token, at minimum, you should be able to come back with at least $1 million. At the minimum, at least $1 million, because that is too much capital just to be deploying. And while you have other people who are up the amount that you that is well dumped, but they actually deployed less capital. So again, this is the thing that I gotta tell you, that I keep telling you guys, like, hey, there is a procedure. I get some people never been wells before. Maybe this person, since they had $96,000, maybe they're, they just got money. But just having money does not make you crypto savvy, because or else why would you lose out on $263,000? And you only cashed out what? That's roughly what, 60? Not even $60,000. I get it, 96, 6 in the real, like in the real world, like you invest in real estate and you make, $60,000. That's fine, but in crypto, that's actually not good. That is not good for the, from the slightest, because now you also got to factor in taxes. Like all of this other stuff just start to eat away, and your gains just become smaller and smaller. But nonetheless, I guess you could count this as a Roaring Kitty success story. And the positive behind all of this is, because they dumped, now we only have one whale that is at 4% versus we had two whales at 4%. 4% on a token, that's still good, because definitely you don't want, a holder to have 5% or more. So 4% and lower, that is a good spot to be in. Holder count, that went up drastically because yesterday we was at like 15, like 15 14. So we went up another like 41 holders, and they just been eating away at that massive amount that whale dumped. The other beauty behind all of this too, guys, is the exposure that we're getting from all this. People are seeing Roaring Kitty for the first time. People are actually surprised based upon how strong the community and how excited the community is. Um, you know, just the way that we're rating shilling, people are buying the dip. I mean, there's still more opportunities that I think that may come as far as with this dip. So I'm just ready at that point in time just to be able to try to deploy some capital. But for right now, guys, things are looking still good for Roaring Kitty because nothing changed. Um, like we mentioned before, we just treat it as a regular whale. And of course, this whale dumped a massive amount. Now, keep in mind, if they want to come back in, which I doubt they are, but let's say if they wanted to come back into Roar, right? In order to get the same bag size, and this is the beauty about it. Like once you sell your tokens on Roar, sometimes it's very, very hard for you to be able to get the same amount back due to the fact that you get people who are just been waiting, because again, when Roaring Kitty was going to test all time highs, the people who had probably sold over here, they're like, yo, please let this thing dip. And they're probably the one that's currently buying the dip right now. So for that whale, if they want to come back into Roar around this price, they have to I want to say the price is $241,000. And actually that's actually wrong. Let me just get my calculator just so that way you guys could see. So at current price right now, if they wanted to get 40 million roar, oops. So 0.206397 times 40 million, they would have to spend $255,000, guys. Just that fast, that quick. From what exited out of, it doesn't they didn't even get $255,000. So that means they'll have to expend more capital, and that's not even including price slippage if they're trying to really get 40 million roar. So it just goes to show you, like once you sell, like there's a whole bunch of vultures out there, guys. Vultures that is waiting to pounce, waiting to buy up the tokens that you sell, and it just show you how strong of a community that we are. But again, this is not the bash the person. Again, they could have gotten scared and they did it. But again, this is just a learning lesson. So hopefully you guys can learn from their lesson. And yeah. But really, guys, that is all that I have for you today. Leave a like, leave a comment. Peace!